Ramachandra, his determination cannot be wavered. So then Nishad Guhas, he brought one of his boatmen, whose duty was to take people, on and across the river Ganga. And his name was Kevat. Kevat means a boatman. So then, when the Kevat came, he came down from the boat, and this Kevat, he had intense devotion to Lord Ramachandra. And this Kevat, this boatman, he asked his king Guha whether he could wash the Lord's lotus feet before Lord Ramachandra stepped on his boat. So Guha said, first let them cross the river. Just wait, let them cross the river, then you do what you want. No, first make them cross the river. But Kevat was very adamant. He said, no. I cannot let the Lord get on the boat without first washing his feet. And then the Kevat, he came and explained his point of view to Lord Ramachandra. The Kevat said,
my dear Lord, I have a very limited income, very small, because I'm just a boatman and it's just enough to make both ends meet in my life. And I'm afraid I cannot afford any more boats. So please, let me wash your lotus feet before you step onto my boat. And so Lord Ram, he smiled, looking at Sita Devi, and remained silent. So the Kevat continued, my Lord, I have heard this. This is something I've heard, that the dust from your lotus feet touched a stone in the forest and it became a woman. He was talking about Advaita. My boat is made up of several pieces of wood, and if the dust of your lotus feet falls on my boat, I am actually afraid that the boat would turn into several women corresponding to each piece of wood, and I really cannot take care of any more members of my household. So that's why I'm requesting you, can I wash your lotus feet so that it's free of dust, and then you can step onto the boat. Please be kind to me. And when he was pursued in that way, Lord Ram then appreciated the pure and innocent faith of this Kevat, this boatman, and then Kevat got the good fortune of washing the lotus feet of Lord Ram, and he drank the water as Mahaprasad. As we see here, the boatman is washing the lotus feet of Lord Ram and taking his shelter, and the Lord is giving the Sharanagata Vatsala, is providing shelter to him. And after this Kevat, who is the boatman, placed his hands on the earth and requested the Lord to please first step on my hand before you step on the boat. So the Kevat, then the Lord agreed to that request. They came on the boat after stepping on the hand of this boatman, this Kevat, and he then ferried them across the river. And as soon as they came out of the boat, Mother Sita, being pleased by the innocence and faith of this Kevat, withdrew a ring from her finger, handed it over to Lord Ram, and signaled to please pass it on to the boatman. Just in this act, we are learning so many aspects of culture and respect. Mother Sita is not giving directly to the boatman. She is giving to Lord Ram. Lord Ram then gave to the boatman. This is how she is expressing her appreciation. So Lord Ram, he gave to the boatman, says, here, my dear brother, this is all we can pay you for your kind service. That's all we have. Please accept it. And the Kevat said, no, my lord, I cannot take this from you. Why? Because people of the same procession do not charge each other for their services. Have you ever seen that a barber taking payment from another barber when he's giving haircut to that barber? No. A washerman, have you seen that he charges a fellow washerman? Never. So Lord Ram said, okay, that's fine, but how can you and I be of the same profession? You are a boatman and I am. And so the Kevat said, well, Lord, my dear Lord, both of us do the same work. I ferry people from this shore of the Ganges to the other shore. But you ferry people across the ocean of samsara, this Bhavasagar, through the journey of life. So how can I accept payment from a person who is of the same profession as myself? Prabhu, I don't want anything, but please, as I have made you cross this river today, when my time comes, please take me across the ocean of material existence, the Sansar Sagar. That would be your return to me, if you desire. And seeing such a devotional request from this Kevat, the Lord became so overwhelmed that he held out his arms and he just embraced the boatman. Later, of course, this expert ferryman who knew how to serve the Lord, how to extract the permission from the Lord to be served. This expert ferryman was delivered from the cycle of birth and death just because of this little service that he did with such eagerness and gratefulness and with tact and with respect to the Supreme Lord. He also begged, my dear Lord, as a payment, please, I ask for endless devotion to your lotus feet. Lord Ram was so pleased. He said, from today, you do not need to take another birth. I award you pure devotional service.